I don't really care what they're up to behind our backs because they haven't been able to kill us, and they definitely know who they are. However, many people would be asking, what the hell are they up to? Come on, man, stop playing how could you possibly blackball Ice Cube in 2023 like you and Icon did. The former NWA lyricist recently revealed during an interview with The Breakfast Club that some people in the industry are working hard to ensure his downfall simply because he called them out. The Defiant Friday actor is standing his ground and says he is more than ready to go down as long as he clears the mess at the top. Who are these people who want to see Ice Cube go? Jennifer Jackson, it's going to be difficult to get me out of there. Not in your heart, maybe. But according to Ice Cube, it's going to be simpler. Whitney Houston and others, and what precisely is the rapper accusing the Gatekeepers of? Stay to learn more. Hollywood, where celebs have admitted to purposefully abusing drugs, seems to be a gathering place for the good, the terrible, and the ugly. Ice Cube, a rapper turned actor, has reportedly mentioned Tyler Perry as he exposes the extent to which this problem runs in Hollywood. Given that these are two seasoned professionals with decades of combined knowledge, you can see just how explosive this situation indeed was. While others have been smacked on live TV, the less appealing aspects of the enterprise are being brought to light by Ice Cube. Let's just say that Cube may have gone too far in his criticism of Perry and the roles he has played in gatekeeping Hollywood over the years. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. After all, many of you who are reading this right now aren't members of the club either. There may be an Illuminati Ice Cube, according to the famed Spitter, who also thinks that the Illuminati is real, and that it is used by Hollywood elites to silence dissident voices. None of them let me know that I'm lit up. Despite the claim, he admitted he hasn't met anyone from the Illuminati and would be surprised if he did. He also says he doesn't actually know anything about the group as he isn't a member of it. I don't know none of them, he said during an appearance on The Breakfast Club on Tuesday, July 11. Ice Cube stated, I don't partake in none of stuff, so I don't know if it appears like it's there. But who knows? Fans were eager to hear Cubes talk openly about the subject on social media in the comments area of the YouTube clip. One person remarked, I love that Ice Cube is telling the truth about the industry. I see more and more actors and artists doing this. Another person said, he's never given himself to any secret society for money. He's been true to himself, and I can get down with that. I've been a fan since '88. Even if it wasn't directed at the Illuminati, in a rage on Twitter last month, Cube did criticize Gatekeepers for impeding the expansion of his Big Three basketball league and vowed to reveal individuals who were working against him. In addition to not receiving much attention from mainstream sports media, Cube also spoke about the Big Three during his appearance on The Breakfast Club. However, the West Coast rapper is not the first to mention the Illuminati. In March of this year, Jay Electronica tweeted about having interacted with members of the organization. They ain't all that question him about me, Peace the Illuminati said on the website while we were in Iran. Many conspiracy theories and speculations surround the group, but there is little conclusive evidence of its existence or activities. The Illuminati's origins can be traced back to the late 1700s, but they were allegedly banned around the same time. The group has captured people's imagination for centuries. Many individuals think that the secret society is still in operation and is concealing itself behind Hollywood and celebrities. In a video he released with his followers just a few days ago, Ice Cube shocked the globe by dropping a bomb on every Hollywood boss. The actor said that Tyler Perry could work for a mysterious organization that runs the entertainment industry in secret. I realize how absurd this must seem, but doesn't the fact that it was found by a professional with over 20 years of expertise make it less absurd? Pique your interest, that's what I was pondering as well. Some of you might not have known that I don't belong to the group. The actor delivers a long speech on how he is on the outs with the elites and gatekeepers in the rapper's ominous new video, in which he talks straight to the camera. However, that wasn't the only subject he covered. Some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club, as Ice Cube stated in his video statement. And many of you are listening to me right now, and you are not part of the club either. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of Gatekeepers that the Medea star isn't specifically mentioned in, but who else besides Tyler Perry can claim to be the most successful producer in the Black entertainment industry? Since publishing the contract with Black America, which exposes the root causes of racism and offers a strategy for achieving racial economic justice, he has revealed the star of Boys in the Hood then strongly implies that the white establishment and the media have repeatedly failed the Black community that's cool we can do. Ice Cube, born Oshie Jackson Sr., claims that some groups have made his life difficult and want him canceled at all costs. What I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of the club that pisses them off. He says, I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers. So what am I going to do to deal with those mother effing gatekeepers? Well, what I'm going to do is go on AFFF before disclosing his intention to record a podcast while traveling. I'm going to talk to everyone and have an opportunity to share my message with the public, Cube stated on the Gatekeepers podcast tour. If you look deeper, you'll find that what Ice Cube is saying has some truth to it. Hip-hop culture calls for a different direction, but Hollywood is currently directing rap music in the direction of inciting violence, which in turn encourages those who act violently and are then brought to jails owned by a select few. In fact, a popular rapper is brutally murdered, and reactions from loved ones and supporters can be found on social media sites even after extensive investigation. The case is typically never solved. Internet users who had read the revelation took the opportunity to tweet about it. While one fan simply wrote, "Gatekeepers exposed by Ice Cube." Another wrote, "Ice Cube exposes rap industry same people who own the labels own the prisons. Is there an agenda?" This is actually not the rapper's first startling revelation. In November of last year, he revealed he missed out on a $9 million acting role because he refused to get the COVID-19 vaccination. "I turned down a movie because I didn't want to receive the motherfing jab," the 54-year-old rapper and actor who was a guest on the podcast $1 Million Worth of Game stated. He continued, "I didn't want to get the jab effing that jab. I don't know how Hollywood feels about me right now, so fly all for trying to make me understand that." As previously mentioned, Ice Cube is not the only rapper who thinks that a small number of people run Hollywood and that the Illuminati really do exist. In March, Cube's fellow rapper Jay Electronica went on a Twitter rampage, with one of his main points being that he was eagerly anticipating Kanye West's next move. Of course, given the recent controversies and harmful statements West has made, this should worry many people, but at least the media is aware of it. The 46-year-old shared on Twitter, "I can't wait for ya to bust y'all heads wide open with his next maneuver, Godspeed, yeah." Another noteworthy tweet he sent was inviting a young boy to join the Nation of Islam, probably after he learned he was considering Mormon baptism. "Tell NBA young boy I said come to Islam and be the great commander of men God intends for you," he wrote. Even though he isn't the most prolific or grandiose of lyricists, his verses always have a moment. For instance, he contributed to the lengthy Jesus Lord track from his album Donda. He also reportedly told Kevin Durant last year that new music is on the way, so perhaps he's planning a grand return. Grand return or not, though it will be difficult to ignore both of them since Jay and Ice Cube have similar perspectives on what goes on in Hollywood. That's all for now. Until then, thank you for watching.